What's going on, everyone? It's Justin here, and today I've got a What's in My Student Backpack Budget Edition. So this one right here is obviously more economical in the stuff that I picked, and I did do another video which is the What's in My Back to School Bag, and that is one where I kind of picked the best product in each category that I believe is great for students, but this one does have the budget conscious in mind. We also have many other student themed videos on the channel, including a desk setup as well as a living room theater and dorm tech, so make sure you check those out down below. And I'm also giving away an Acer Swift 3 computer with my friend Matt Moniz, so if you guys want to enter, all the details will be down below. Just make sure you subscribe to both of us, follow us on Instagram, and drop a comment on this video, and the winner will be announced over on our Instagram stories. So when it comes to backpacks, the one that I can still recommend for any students out there, whether it's in the budget or looking for just a solid bag, is from Herschel. And this one right here, it looks a little bit beat up because I've used it for about 6 years and I take it on travel and everything. And the reason why I like it is that it is nice and durable and can last you a very, very long time. You've got your main compartments on the front for some like stationary stuff and small accessories, as well as a large pocket on the back and also a laptop compartment. So overall, it's just a good everyday bag and it's very light as well. If you guys are looking for something really cheap though, there's a brand called Vashi on Amazon, as well as Kalidi, and there is also Amazon Basics, but honestly, the quality is just not that good. It's very thin and it has essentially no padding whatsoever. So when it comes to speakers that I can recommend, my favorite one at the budget price point is the JBL Go 2, and it comes in at a price under $30. 12 different colors. It's overall very small and portable, nice and light. But if you're looking for kind of like a hangout speaker or something to play at a party, then this one right here for its price still delivers pretty good sound quality. It has water resistance up to 3.3 meters with the IPX7 rating, and you have all of your buttons on the top, including play pause, the volume, the Bluetooth, and the power. It does feel quite durable and has a 3.5mm jack on one side, as well as a micro USB for charging. The battery life on one charge should get you around 5 hours. And overall, I will say the sound quality is nothing impressive, but it does sound pretty good for its price, and you can't really expect too much at under 30 bucks. When it comes to a great mouse, there's definitely a lot of options out there, both in the cheap and expensive price point, but I think Logitech across the entire range is still going to be my pick. This one here is called the M705, and it is nice and portable, but you can also use it as a desktop mouse. And the best part about it is that it comes in at $25 and has a battery life of up to 3 years. It's just very ergonomic and it has a nice scroll wheel. It's very comfortable to use, but at the same time, it doesn't really have any additional features aside from being a good general mouse. Unfortunately, you can't recharge the battery, but with the nickname the Marathon Mouse, this doesn't really have to be charged that often, with a battery life of up to 3 years in optimal use. When it comes to a battery pack, this right here is the Anker PowerCore Slim Lite 10,000 mAh pack, and as you can see, it is just very thin and portable. The price point definitely does vary on these packs, but some of the great features of this is that you can recharge it via USB Type-C as well as micro USB, and it has one main USB port which charges just over 2 amps. It definitely isn't the fastest out there, but this does go on sale a lot, and you also have a battery indicator on the side that has 4 lights, but I think the white color looks really good, and it does also come in black as well. Next up, on the Apple side of things, if you're looking for something at a budget, I think the best value that you're going to get and best use case is an iPad. So this right here is the iPad mini for 2019, and this has the brand new A12 Bionic chip. So overall, it's very small but incredibly powerful, and it comes in at a price point that is definitely cheaper than a computer. I think the best part about it though is at this price point of $399, instead of buying a really bad computer, with the amazing Apple ecosystem of tablet exclusive apps, you're really able to get so much more out of productivity, especially in school. Also, not to forget, this is an amazing media system on its own, whether you're watching movies, videos, social media, and everything. If you're looking for something even more economical though, Apple's regular iPad starts at a price point of $329, and this is a 9.7-inch size model with a Retina display. The power is less than the iPad mini with an Apple A10 chip, but it is still very capable for many of your general tasks, and it does also work with the Apple Pencil as well. So if you're doing more media consumption and some light note-taking and stuff like that, then this iPad is the one for you at a price of $329. When it comes to the best phone at a budget price, this is a Google Pixel 3a, and I think there's definitely cheaper options out there, but this right here I think is the best overall value, and a lot of people didn't really know why Google made this, but I think it is definitely a good model that I've recommended to a lot of people so far. The regular size starts at a price of $399, and this right here is the XL, but in some ways it actually has some advantages over the more expensive Google Pixel 3. It's got pretty much the same design, but it is made out of plastic, so it is significantly lighter. You also have a headphone jack on the top, but you do miss wireless charging. And it does have mid-end specs with a Snapdragon 700 series processor, but it does have the same 12.2 megapixel camera found on the flagship Pixel 3. That is one of the best cameras on the market today, with one of the best portrait modes with a single lens, and that is all thanks to Google's software optimization that they've been doing a very good job on over the years. But I think what really makes it is a software experience with stock Android that you're not going to get anywhere else, and you're guaranteed updates for a minimum of 3 years. I think what's also great is that the battery life is quite impressive. On the regular Pixel 3a, you do have a 3000 mAh battery, but on this larger model, you have a 3700 mAh battery, which is quite a bit bigger than the one on the Google Pixel 3 XL. So if you're looking for a computer under the $600 price point, the one that I can recommend is the Acer Swift 3. So I definitely looked around quite a bit as to which computer I believe is the best one under that price, whether it came to specs, and a lot of the options honestly were either Chromebooks or with Windows 10s, which is not really the full experience of a computer that you should be getting. The Acer Swift line has many different specs, and this is not sponsored or anything. I actually went out and researched this myself, but this right here is a computer that I think has good specs, but also decent performance for what you might need on everyday tasks. That includes word processing, note-taking, and doing some emails, but definitely not too much reliance on graphics or video editing. This right here has a metal body as well as a 14-inch edge-to-edge Full HD 1080p display, a pretty decent keyboard, a good trackpad, but definitely not the best out there. You've also got a fingerprint sensor, but this metal design with the brushed look is good build quality, and whether or not you like the blue or the design is totally up to you. This right here runs a full version of Windows, and the spec that I have right here is 8 gigs of RAM paired with 256 of solid state, as well as an i5 8th generation processor. I think finding a computer well under $1,000 that is good is relatively tough, because a lot of times if you buy a really bad computer that is perhaps $400 or even $500, you might kind of regret that and end up having to figure out how to sell it, which might be tough, and buy something else when you need something a little bit more capable. So I think finding the medium of investing good money on a computer that you can use for many years to come is still important, even in the budget range. When it comes to a great pair of earbuds, my favorite one by far is the OnePlus Bullets V2, and this one right here is so good in terms of sound quality, design, and just everything, and I'm just very impressed that this pair of earbuds is at that price. I think the black aluminum housing looks amazing. It also has like chamfered edges, just feels very high quality. The cable is nice and thin, as well as an inline remote for your mic, as well as volume control and play pause. Most importantly though, for under 20 bucks, you really don't have to spare that much change, and I think they sound amazing. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching this video for this episode of Student Backpack, the budget edition. And in this video, I just tried to find items that I think are good at their price point and provide very good value for those who are looking to get the tech essentials for the back to school season. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe to the channel as always, and I'll see you all in the next video.